guys, how's it going? So I am back today with a fun little Q&A video. So I was reading a lot of the comments in my last few post-op videos, and you guys had a lot of questions that were a lot similar to each other. Well, really similar to each other. So I decided to come today and do a quick little Q&A video. So I'm going to answer a bulk of the questions that you guys asked me and try to add some inputs in there. So if you guys want to go and get the surgery that I got, or planning to get plastic surgery, tummy tuck, mini tummy tuck, smooth tuck, fat transfers, or anything like that, I hope that this Q&A kind of helps you out. I will also leave my doctor's information down below, guys. Like I said, this is not sponsored, but he's a great resource to go to. I researched him on Real Self and he came up and I chose him. It was the best choice I ever made, guys. So I'll leave all the information down below along with the link for Real Self if you want to go to Real Self and kind of like do research on physicians in your area. My doctor is located in New York City, so not too far from me. I think the drive for me is about like 20 minutes with traffic. It's only a few miles, so it's not bad. So I'll leave all the information down below for you guys. So let's just jump right into this video today. All right, guys, so I do want to apologize in advance because the light is like coming in and out, so I'm probably gonna get washed out in some sections and then probably come back to life like I am coming back to life right now. So I'm sorry about that in advance. So another thing I want to point out, the elephant in the room, my hair. My hair is super dope. Love it. It's beautiful, gorgeous, everything about it I love. So this hair video should be posted within an hour or two after this video goes up, guys. So definitely check out for this video. This unit was sent to me from bestlacewigs.com. It is going to be the perfect summer bob. It actually did come to me in 18 inches and I cut it, so I absolutely love it like this. Their technique on the color is A1, so definitely look out for that video. So let's just jump right into it. So the first question, it's kind of like a bulk question. She asked a whole bunch of questions in one, and it's just perfect for me to answer all this in one so you guys get it all at one time. So this is from Dose of D, and it goes, please do a video on how you located your surgeon, cost, the procedure, and all that falls into that category. Okay, so I did tell you guys that I use Real Self when I was researching my surgeon. I've had breast augmentation twice. Well, I had it twice, like, you know, like I chose to do it twice. I had to get it done a third time just because one of my implants deflated, which was kind of weird. So I've had my breast done already, and I went to a doctor in Mamaroneck, New York. His name is Dr. Greenwald. Now he does great boobs, so I was like really trusting in him. That's why I went to him twice to get my boobs done. So with him, I researched him just by doing Google. So I had Googled him and I was looking for plastic surgeons in my area and I found him. This time around, Real Self came out about a few years ago, and I was like looking on the internet for surgeons, and Real Self came up. Now Real Self is really planned out well, so you can basically find procedures in your location, cost, and all that kind of stuff, and you'll find like thousands and thousands and thousands of reviews. I'm telling you guys right now, it's not sponsored. I trust that website. I've been there. I've read so many reviews, and I always look at the pictures, before and after pictures, and kind of compare people's body types to mine to know exactly what I'm going to get. And that's one thing that comes to play with the surgery I got. So I got a smooth tuck surgery with a fat transfer. So smooth tuck is my doctor's name for it. So when I was researching this surgery, I had to type in mini tummy tuck. So when you won't find this surgery type that I got written as smooth tuck. This is his certified name. So if you're looking for something that I got, it'll either be like skin removal surgery or it'll be like a mini tummy tuck. So I got a mini tummy tuck, meaning they only removed the skin from the bottom of my belly button and they brought my stomach down. A full tummy tuck, they do like full repair of the muscles and they do all the removal of the skin and stuff. So that's like an extra step. So if you're going to research my surgery on Real Self, I would tell you to type in mini tummy tuck. So I typed in mini tummy tuck in my area and Dr. Matthew Shulman popped up. So that's the doctor that I looked into, and one thing I like about him is he's not like one of those popular kind of like Hispanic doctors from like Brazil, like Colombia or DR, but he does work that is very similar to their work, which is crazy. A lot of areas like this, you won't find those types of doctors that do like really good work that he does that's kind of similar to like overseas type surgeries. There's another doctor in this area, Dr. B. Fixin, who's very popular on Instagram, but the reason why I didn't go with him is because his procedures always look boxy. They always look gimmicky, so I didn't want to go with him. So I went with this doctor because his results look very natural and he was snatching waist like crazy, so I was like, I'm gonna go to him. Now with my surgery, this is a question I get asked all the time about the cost, so it's perfect that I'm nailing this in the beginning of the video so you guys get the price and all that kind of stuff. So for the surgery, my surgery is not sponsored, guys. I paid cash for the surgery. Now I'm telling you guys this because the surgery, I've been planning for this surgery for an entire year, so I knew what I was gonna get myself into. I knew what the cost was gonna be, and I knew that I had to save my money. So the surgery for the smooth tuck by itself is $14 $18,000, and for the fat transfer, it's about $3,500 included with the fat transfer. So you're totaling all the way up to like $17,000 to $18,000. Now you have the option of paying cash, or you also have the option of financing it. Now I'm gonna say this is what I paid, guys, but it also differs from each type of body type. He might have to do more skin removal for you if depending on how much skin you have, and he might do fat transfer differently. You might have to take it from different areas, which probably costs more money. So the price might be different for you. I paid altogether about like $17,000. Now, like I said to you guys, I know you guys are probably like, damn bitch, you paid that much money for that? Yes, I did. However, I had a year-long journey. I had a year-long weight loss journey, and I saved my money from the beginning of my diet until the point of the surgery. And that's what I was telling you guys when I did that kind of like financing video, or when I talked about kind of like how to make money and save money. Now, I knew that I wasn't going to drop. I never had the intention of pulling the money out of my account at one shot and dropping it. That's just not realistic, and that really hurts your pockets. So every month I would just take the money piece by piece and save it until I had the lump sum. So I just went in and paid them with a lump sum check, and that was that. Now, with this, like I said, you have the option of financing. You could do Care Credit, is a popular one, and they have a few other ones. But the thing with financing is that you'll end up paying more. So instead of paying like 17 grand, you'll end up paying like 24,000. So that's a little bit costly. And I feel so crazy telling you guys this because it feels so like, I don't know, it seems like a lot of money in the beginning. I was like, damn, that's a lot of dough to drop, you know what I'm saying? But if you take your time and save it, I personally and truly would not finance it, and I wouldn't just pull money out of my account and just drop it like that. I saved my money every single day from the start of my weight loss journey. So that's what I did. I don't know for everybody else, but that's what I did, and I'm so happy I did that, because if I would have pulled all that money out of my account, I would have been pissed. So that is the price. It may vary for your size or whatever it is, but that's the price that I paid. Now, she said, and anything that falls into that category. No, I think that's basically it. You basically need, and then one thing I want to point out, his consultations for him were $300. So this is another thing. When you're going in for these consultations, you need to make sure you know what you're going for, what you're getting, and make sure you do your research. His consultations was I think $300. Now, the only reason why I went and paid that $300 is because I knew after like researching him to the T, guys. When I tell you research, I read every single review. I looked to his Instagram, like every single thing, like try to look at all the girls he tagged so I can go ahead and see what their results look like a few months later, a year later. I wanted to make sure I was picking the right person. So like I said, his consultation is $300. Make sure you guys know what you want. Make sure you know exactly when you go in there, you tell him what you want, what you need him to fix, this and that. And if he can do it, he can do it. Luckily, when I went in, I know someone said they got rejected for the surgery, and I'm sorry that you got rejected. When I went in, I told him exactly what I wanted, and he told me whether he could do it or not. And like, I like the fact that he's not going to try to take the money from you and just be like, fuck, I'm going to make a quick buck off her, and I'm going to just take the money and go and just do a botch surgery. He actually will tell you if you're the right candidate for it, if you're not. So that's one thing I really, really liked about him. All right, guys. So the next question was by Susan WH. Now her question goes, are you worried that keto will damage your fat transfer? Now, this is a good question, because this was one of my big concerns, but not really after a while. Now, you guys know before my surgery, I was a low fat donor, so I didn't have that much fat anyways to transfer. So luckily the surgeon was able to get enough fat out of me to put into my hips, so I'm very, very blessed for that. Now, honestly and truly, I'm really happy with my stomach. Like, I don't even care if the fat like goes away. Like, if it goes away, it's fine. I still got my butt, and I still got a flat stomach, and I still got my titties, so I really don't care about that. But I do want to find a way to maintain it. So I'm hoping that if I just keep eating, like increasing my fat, but you know, just still doing low carb and keeping it at 50 grams to 75 gram carbs, which is kind of the modified keto way that I do it now. And as long as I just keep eating good fats and stuff like that, I feel like I'll still be able to maintain some of that fat in my hips. And as far as like, you know, working out and stuff, which is another question somebody did ask me, so I can actually kind of like bulk this in together. I think she did ask me that, but I'll get into that after. So hopefully, like working out and stuff like that, I can find ways to, you know, like work out without losing my hips mainly, and work out so therefore I still have that kind of like slim, thick, curved body that I have. So hopefully I can find a way to do that. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but I'm crossing my fingers that if I just still do like good fats and increase my carbs to maybe 75 grams and then just do like a nice, good, healthy fats, that I'll still be able to maintain it. So I'm just crossing my fingers that that happens. I'm not sure, but yeah. So let me see. Somebody else probably asked me. All right, guys. So the next question is from Jessica White. You look fab, sis. I'd love a video on how to talk to your spouse about wanting cosmetic surgery. Your boyfriend seems to be extremely supportive of your choices. Do you ever receive any pushback from him? And if so, how do you overcome the obstacle? So this is actually a really good question. I kind of feel like people don't talk about this, especially people who want cosmetic surgery and they have like a boyfriend or a husband that's kind of like, no, you don't need to do it. Now, one thing I'm going to say to you guys is make sure you have your reasoning for why you're getting the surgery done. Now, I got my surgery for myself. I wasn't getting my surgery to impress anybody. I'm not on the market looking for another bae or whatever it is because I got my man and I'm good. So that was one thing that I had established, and I had like, he knew that and whatever it was. So my boyfriend is very supportive. My boyfriend's been with me through most of the transition of my weight. Obviously I lost weight when I was like younger, but like my transition now, when I first started dating my boyfriend, I was like at my smallest in my 20s. And then once, you know, you get into that relationship where you start blowing up, eating, going out to dinner all the time, eating all these comfort foods, I started blowing up in my relationship. So my boyfriend has seen me from my skinniest to my biggest to my smallest. So he's kind of been with me throughout the entire thing. So he knows exactly my struggles. Weight has been my struggle. And he knows that I personally always have an issue with that. And I've been struggling with it since I've known him for 3 years now. And even before that, I had struggles. So my boyfriend's been very supportive about that. Every single time I've been on a diet or weight loss, even this bigger weight loss that I just had recently, he's been super supportive. I did talk to him about the surgery prior, and he was kind of like, no, babe, we can work out. Let me tell you something. They could tell you that we can run every single morning, go to the gym every single morning. As the time progressed and I was getting skinny, but my stomach was still hanging around, like the skin was just still hanging around, my boyfriend kind of saw my frustrations. I was having to like tie stuff up, close myself up, you know, try to wear girdles and everything like that, trying to cover up and stuff like that. It was getting annoying after a while. So my boyfriend had realized that, you know, I was really getting fed up with it. And he was just kind of like, you know what, like, I'm going to support you no matter what. If you want to get this done, then you can get it done. Like I said to you guys, my boyfriend, my boyfriend now, I actually got my boobs done with him as well. He went with me as well for that one. For the boobs, he kind of told me, you don't need to go bigger, but if you want to, you can go bigger. What guy's going to say no about that? So he was like to me in the beginning, don't go bigger. And then he was like, you know what, whatever. You already have them inside, so you might as well go ahead and go get them bigger. So my boyfriend right now, he's really cool. Whatever is going to make me happy is going to make him happy. If he feels like, I'm getting like carried away. Like, okay guys, if I'm getting carried away, he's gonna let a bitch know. So my boyfriend's really cool with that. I feel like this is my thing. I feel like if you're with someone that's really supportive, someone that understands you, and you have a real reason, or you have like a real like, you know, you're not doing it for the attention of other guys, or you're not doing it for the wrong reasons, and you're doing it because it's something you personally, you know, feel it's something that you want to do, and there's a legit reason. I feel like if you're with somebody that loves you, they should understand that, and they should really, you know, talk about it with the person, and, you know, come to, you know, a considerable, you know, like endpoint, like, okay, yeah, you can get the surgery, I'll support you and stuff like that, but this might be the last surgery. My boyfriend told me, he was like, listen, I'm gonna support you on this one, but this is the last run around we're doing together. I'm not doing this again. And honestly, this is the last run around. I told you about this experience, guys. I ain't doing this again. Like this, it was cool and dandy, like it was cool, got it done. I'm very blessed, very thankful, but this is the last time. I am not doing this again. All right, guys, so this next question has been asked a few times, so this is perfect to answer it now. So this question is from Supple Chic TV. You may have answered this question, my bad if you have. Will doing this procedure have any adverse effects during pregnancy? So this surgery that I got, I'm going to repeat it one more time. This surgery is called the smooth tuck with the fat transfer to my hip. So the smooth tuck, aka mini tummy tuck, is just the skin removed in liposuction. So I'm just going to get like a little anatomy going. I know this is super corny for me to do, but I'm just going to do it just so we can get it out there. So there are 3 different layers of the skin. There's the epidermis, there's the dermis, and there's the subcutaneous layer. The epidermis and the dermis are the skin layers. The top coat is the epi, and the middle part as the dermis, and there's also the subcutaneous layer, which is kind of like the fat and all that kind of stuff. So that layer is the layer that they do the liposuction and remove the fat. So they remove both layers for the tummy tuck, which is the top layer. They just pull the skin, cut the skin off into liposuction, and whatever skin was at the top, they pulled it down, made a new hole for the belly button. Now you need 4 things to produce a child, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this real anatomy type wise. I'm sorry if this is annoying, but this will kind of help people to better understand the process. So you need active Active meaning like actively working, fallopian tubes, ovaries, vagina, and a uterus to produce a child. None of these 4 items were touched during my procedure. They're all intact. Above those organs, there's actual layer called the muscularis layer, which is a muscle layer. Now, when you get a full tummy tuck, that actual layer gets reconstructed. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people that get full tummy tucks that still have kids after tummy tuck, but most of the times the surgeons would tell you, you know, if you're going to get a full tummy tuck, you know, don't have kids after. But trust me, some people have kids after a full tummy tuck, which is kind of crazy, but to each his own. So with mine, I didn't get muscle repair. I just got the skin removed and liposuction. So it's just a skin removal surgery in layman's term. And my muscles were repaired and stuff like that. If you're going to get a full abdominoplasty, they'll tell you to wait till after you have children because they're going to repair the muscle layer. But technically you can still have it because you still have active fallopian tubes, ovaries, uterus, and vagina. And you need those 4 active things to produce a child. So as long as those things are in place and a few of your hormones, obviously, then you're able to have a child. So just because, and I know this sounds so annoying that I have to do it like that, but it'll make it easier for you guys to understand. You can still have a child after the surgery that I got. It's just a way to repair the skin after weight loss. So all I did was just remove the skin. I'll get pregnant and my stomach will expand again. But like I said, with this entire procedure, this is a lifestyle for me. This is not a quick get rich or quick, what the hell, Dom? This isn't like a quick fix for me. My whole weight loss journey and stuff like that was a lifestyle change. So I plan on, you know, eating healthy. No one's telling you to eat like 3 boxes of large pizza when you're pregnant in one sitting. So there's still ways to be pregnant and healthy and still be able to walk on a treadmill and work out. I still plan on making this a lifestyle change for me. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But if to answer the question, yes, I can still have kids and I do plan on conceiving children in the next 2 to 3 years. So you guys will see when that happens. All right, guys, I kind of feel like I answered a bulk of the stuff like together, so I hope that this was a helpful video. So this is the last question I'm going to answer because this video is, I don't want it to dip into like a 30-minute video longer than a 20-minute video because I can just do part 2. How about that? So if you guys want a part 2 for this video, just leave your comments down below and also dump some questions, but also with the questions put a hashtag number 2 for the video and then just ask me a question down below so I can do part 2 for this video. So this question is from Shireen. I hope it's Shireen. So she goes, you look amazing. Once you start working out, can you share your regimen and type of exercises you do that you don't lose the fat to your hips? I haven't found any videos on the best exercise to do post-op. I was just about to say I'm about to go on YouTube and actually find post-op videos. So yeah, that's going to be a very large challenge for me, guys. Like I said, I don't know what workouts is going to help me preserve the fat. I know that eating can help me preserve the fat. And there's ways to eat certain things that'll keep the fat in place and kind of keep you kind of slim, thick. So I'm probably going to have to switch up my food regimen, which I did say before. But workout-wise, I'm probably just going to, honestly and truly, I hate that damn filter. Honestly and truly, I'm probably just going to have to get a personal trainer and then just do personal training with someone just because I want to make sure that I'm not losing the weight the wrong way in the wrong spots. That'll be really devastating after spending that extra money for that fat transfer and then losing the fat transfer. So I'm probably going to go ahead and see and like, you know, start looking for a personal trainer that works with kind of like toning and really defining like the legs. I really want to work on my legs, my arms, defining my, you know, my stomach a little, really, you know, working on abs if I can get abs. That's one question I wonder. Like, can I actually like form abs now, which would be kind of cool. Like, you guys are about to see me really work out savvy, really cut savvy. That's the kind of look I want. I want to kind of have like that like athletically slim, thick, kind of curvy look, but still, you know, look like I could work out a little bit. So yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna try to find some videos on YouTube. I haven't seen anyone's videos really. I tried to look at other people who had like fat transfers, like BBLs, to see what their butts look like after, even though I didn't get a BBL, because I want to see if anyone's butt shrunk. Because then if their butt shrunk, then my hips are guaranteed to shrink. Even though I'm still sleeping on my butt now. I don't sleep on my hips because I don't want the hips to deflate. So I have to I sleep on my ass at this point. So I'm wondering like if I sleep on my hips, will my hips kind of go away. So I'm going to actually look at a few BBL videos and see what happened to their butt. If their butt went down after a few months or a few years after working out, to kind of get an idea. But I have not seen anyone with hips yet. So that would be something good to look up. Alright guys, so that basically wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's surgery Q&A video. If you guys want another video like this, part 2, make sure you guys leave down below hashtag number 2 and another question. If the questions are similar, I'm just going to bulk it together and make one little full, question, answer thing, whatever, like I did in this video. So I hope today's video answered a few questions for you guys. I will leave all the doctor's information down below, and I'll also leave the tag for this video down below or in the cards if you guys want to see what this hair review looking like, because it's looking good, guys. So do not forget, guys, to thumbs up this video, leave your comments down below, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family people. And I will catch you guys in a later one. Bye.